Welcome to the Vortex, the Time Vortex. This is Strato Time! We're Strato here for another episode of World of Warcraft Legion Let's Play. I am back on my Alliance Warrior for his continuation of the major narrative, which is the Alliance side of stuff going on. King Wren has requested that you return to Stormwind at once, as soon as possible. There is an urgent matter that requires your attention. I will fill you in on the details as soon as you arrive. You will find me at Lion's Rest. Be swift. Our window of opportunity may already be closing. Meet with Master Shaw in Stormwind.
Champion, High King Wren requests that you rendezvous with me at Stormwind. We've uncovered certain sensitive information that he insists you be made aware of. Find me at Lion's Rest, and needless to say, keep the details of this meeting between us.
Okay. Come on, let's go. Hopped up on Big Juice for quite a while. Summons to Stormwind, meet with Master Shaw in Stormwind. The Hand of Fate. Oh, right.
It's Shaw. Matthias Shaw.
At last you have arrived, A-side. The very future of the Alliance may depend on what I am about to tell you. Earlier today, King Wren addressed the citizens Stormwind at Lion's Rest in a speech given to formally announce the end of the war. After the crowd departed, I met privately with the king and his advisors to discuss a mysterious substance that has been found in Silithus. This growing ore appears to be most powerful, and the Horde has wasted no time in extracting it from the Great Wound. The king has ordered me to fill you in on the details in preparation for an important mission. Speak with Master Shaw.
The job's not done yet. What needs done?
My agents have secured the area, but we should still keep our voices down, lest our conversation be overheard. Tell me what happened at Lion's Rest.
Sleep with one eye.
Like many of you, I know firsthand the pain of loss. My father, King Varian Wren, gave his life to save his people. He knew that no one, not even a king, is more important than the Alliance. And because he and so many others had the courage to make that sacrifice, we did the impossible. We defeated the Burning Legion.
Spymaster Shaw. Back so soon?
But by living our lives, our joy,
I need to speak with him.
these are the gifts of the fallen.
Now.
And we must cherish and celebrate them. For the Alliance!
We've observed an unusually large cluster of goblins in Silithus, and the numbers are increasing.
Goblins aren't the most charming people, but they do things for a reason.
And those reasons usually involve money.
So, the Horde has found something valuable then.
They have indeed. This.
What is this?
We don't know.
It would seem the Horde does, and we must find out more.
Agreed. We have eyes on it.
Dun, 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 dun.
We fight in the shadows.
Is this strange substance as powerful as it appears to be? We cannot allow it to fall into the wrong hands. Your presence will be needed in Silithus. I've already sent operatives to Silithus to establish a base camp. Their orders are to monitor the operations of the Horde and gather any information they can find on this mysterious substance. One of my SI-7 commanders is currently awaiting your arrival. Go with speed. Meet with the SI-7 commander in Silithus.
Look to the shadows. We established a makeshift base in Silithus. Check in with our operatives there. And keep your eyes open for Horde aggression.
Very well. I'll meet you guys when I get close. Time to cross the way. The wound. Yeah, funny that this is probably going to come out like a day after I put out my other one, where my other character sucks the essence out of the sword of Sargeras. It is currently poisoning the world. Just do that too. The camp was going to be more over there, but never mind. I imagine some of this will be the same as the other one, but we'll see.
Hey there.
Well, Mad Aside, it's good to have someone of your renown here with us in Silithus. The Crown has ordered SI-7 to infiltrate the Goblin mining operation and collect any information we can find on his mysterious new substance. My agents have infiltrated the camp, but the clock is ticking and we need to get our hands on some extracted ore samples fast. In other words, I need someone who can take the direct approach, someone who can handle a fight against overwhelming odds and come out alive. Take the ore sample to Kargashi's stone mantle for analysis when you return. Collect 8 mysterious ore samples.
See you around.
The Horde have wasted no time in shamelessly extracting this mysterious ore from this great wound. Luckily for us, Goblin engineering is not nearly as sophisticated as what we create in Gnomeregan. All it takes is a little bit of old-fashioned dynamite to completely disable a Goblin shredder. What unsophisticated machinery. Take this dynamite bundle and plant them on the interactive shredders around the mining camp. I'll take this greedy goblin weeks to get back up and running again. Plant 10 dynamite bundles.
Seeing you.
I can't wait to see the look on their greedy faces when all their shredders are blown to bits. Let's see what I can find. Come on. Get out of my way.
It's too far.
gonna get it.
That's what you think.
I'm out of range.
There's those set. I think what's going to take the longest is planting the dynamite. Not planting the dynamite, collecting the ore. Killed a lot of goblins just to get to the ore.
Closer.
Three of the games versus 6 and 10. It's gonna be slow. Darn it, too slow. I was hoping to get a hit. At least. There's a lot of other people here.
It's too far away.
Darn it! At least I got one piece, right? Well, at least my orb pieces are catching up.
I need to get
Alright.
I need to get closer.
I don't blame anyone else for trying to rush in to get a piece of the ore. It's kind of frustrating. You got the ore before the shredders. Sure they're dealt with. Now let's go turn this quest in. One is in here.
Can I help you?
Great work! A side with these shredders sabotage the Bilgewater Cartel mining operation will grind to a halt.
You have a great day now.
Must be this building. There we are. Oh, sir. What have you got for me? What are these ore samples? I've never seen anything like this before. I'll get to work examining it at once.
Very good.
Never seen anything like this in all my years. What can it be?
Can I help you?
Our agents have already infiltrated the Goblin mining operation below. We'll know what's up soon enough. Desert research. The dark blade of Sargeras has cast a shadow of destruction over this land. It seems that the Silithid hives were destroyed in the attack, but I have received reports that the Silithid are returning. We need to find out how the Silithid avoided destruction, and what effect the blade is having on their hives. The Crown wants the surviving Silithid dissected and studied. Tam Tinkerspinner is conducting the research and is in need of a collector. Speak with Tammy Tinkerspinner.
Be careful.
Silithus used to be overrun with members of the Twilight Hammer. The cult was presumed to be exterminated, but it has always survived in the shadows. Their numbers have dwindled, but the cult remains no less fanatical than at their peak. Most of the cultists here were destroyed by Sargeras in the attack, but a few still remain. Their leaders, Mikhail Voidstrider, has been emboldened by the destruction of Silithus. We cannot let Mikhail rally the remaining survivors to action. He must be stopped. Retrieve Mikhail Voidstrider's head. We cannot afford a resurgence of the Twilight Hammer. Voidstrider must die.
Good day, man.
You're here to collect the samples. Let's get started. The evolutionary biology of Silithid species is extraordinarily fascinating. Source of power. Although the Silithid disappeared for a time immediately following the destruction of Silithus, they have recently returned from beneath the ground. Their new Silithid seems stronger than before. My hypothesis is that the Silithid are feeding on some kind of power source beneath the blade of Sargeras. I have been tasked with studying the effects that this mysterious power is having on Silithus hide. Bring me as many intact Silithid brains as you can carry, and I'll begin the research. Collect 10 Silithid
Be
brains.
seeing you.
Larval by the dozen. How did the Silithid survive the blade of Sargeras? I'm perplexed. I've never encountered a species that can adapt to change in the environment as quickly as the Silithid can. The larval, or broodlings as they are often called, can evolve into a variety of Silithid creature types based on the needs of the hive. In this hive, mine, the signals the evolutionary development of the larva, or in some evolutionary factors at play. Science must find the answer. Collect 12 Silithid broodlings.
You have a great day now.
We must find out how the Silithid survived the blade of Sargeras. Twilight Survivor. Brains are really the hardest thing. The larvals are not as hard to collect.
Carry.
Oh. Seems I'm low on space.
Many deals for a friend of the Grumble.
Oh well, I'm not too worried about them. I can collect brains are my priority right now.
It's too far away.
I want the brains, then I can go to collection screen. Stop being kind of tanky. There we go, that's what I want. Oh! Well, I guess I'm taking down this rare. There is invisible walls everywhere over here on the ground, getting me stuck on them. Just like these. Ah, I collect all these things. I just want the broodlings. Then I can get out of range. Like this, for example. Trudge, 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 trudge. Out of range works for me. That complete, I can make the progression down to the Twilight Camp. I'm surprised they didn't have another one up here, but whatever. The random trade chat going on. Over the top we go, down we drop to the outhouse exchange. A side leader. Is that you I hear, rustling or It's me, Angus Stormbrew. There are cultists everywhere, so you best keep your voice down. Lean in close and cover your nose while we talk. This is the only outhouse in all of Silithus, trust me. I spent hours looking all through the night. I decided to sneak in for a wee drop-off before the cultists woke up, but I've got a problem. There's no cloth to, see if you can find me a wee bit of cloth and sneak it in through the door. Collect 8 scraps of twilight soap. Find us a wee bit of cloth and I'll be good to go. Come here. Oh, and you're bringing a whole band, I like. Come join the party. Well, that gave me a boost to the stuff. We'll say thank you for this one. At the very least.
I'm out of range.
Come back.
Get closer. Far away.
Come on.
Only one? Really? Oh, I was afraid of that. I wanted to collect those guys over there too. Get what I need. Never mind. If I'm lucky, these guys will give me the 2 pieces. Already got the other part done.
I need to get closer.
Quickly! That's helpful. Sands. Come on. Stupid soap that takes forever to drop.
Did you acquire the goods?
I did. Here you go.
Aye, that'll do nicely. Just give us a wee minute here. Ah, the silk feels better than rain on a summer morning. Now I'll just light a wee match to take care of the fumes. Fire! Ah! Odds beard, I'm burning up.
Odin's beard is fire.
That was a close one. I'd better take inventory. Eyebrows, cheek, beard, cheek, pants. Oh, I forgot my pants. Thanks again, A-side. I'll be seeing you. I'm off to find some pants. Ugh. Ouch. Ugh. Blah, blah, blah. Been there, done that before. Ouch. Ouch. Straight on the other side. Great. Come on. Ha, also on the Warforge. Okay, got those done.
Interesting.
The evolutionary biology of Silithid species is extraordinarily fascinating.
The source of power.
Do you have the brains?
Here's your brains.
Oh, look at these big, beautiful brains. I can't wait to dig in. Thanks for your help, Bayside. You can stay and watch if you want, but it may get a bit messy. Do you have the Silithid larva?
I do.
As you have the broodlings, these will do nicely. Would you like to stay and watch me carefully dissect and catalog every detail of their anatomy?
Off and away.
Thanks to you, we are now one step closer to understanding the effects of the blade is having on Silithus.
You're welcome.
What can I do for you?
We can allow the Twilight's Hammer to regain their foothold in Silithus. I see you have brought the head of Mikhail Voidstrider. A gruesome task, but a necessary one. The Alliance thanks you for your services, A-side. The situation in Silithus appears to be getting more attention. Archmage Khadgar just arrived while you were away. It seems that he is here to speak with you. It appears urgent. I would speak with him as soon as possible. Speak with Archmage Khadgar.
There is much to be done.
It is good to see you, A-side. I wish that I were here under more pleasant circumstances. Sargeras has left a scar upon our world, A-side, a scar that will not soon heal. It appears that the scars between the Alliance and Horde have yet to heal as well. Too many lives have already been lost fighting to save Azeroth from destruction. I will not stay and watch this world lose more. I have a request for you before I go. Take this letter to Magni Bronzebeard. He is in Silithus seeking a way to heal the wound. The letter contains information that may prove valuable to him. Deliver Khadgar's letter to Magni Bronzebeard in Silithus.
Without you, Azeroth will surely... It seems our victory in Argus was a hollow one. With his final blow, Sargeras has done much more than bury his blade in the heart of our world. I had hoped that after the war against the Legion, the people of Azeroth would build a new future together. But now, the unity we forged has been shattered. As the life essence of Azeroth bleeds out, the leaders of the Alliance and Horde scramble to claim it as a resource. Blades are drawn, and the tides of war are rising once again. But I will not take up arms against heroes on either side. Not after all we've been through. Instead, I will go to Karazhan and confer with my old mentor, Medivh. Perhaps somewhere in his ancient texts lies the knowledge needed to heal this world. I had best be going. Until next we meet. Farewell, champion.
Good luck, Khadgar. Hopefully you can find a solution. Fighting over the resource is worthless if it kills our planet that we live on in the process. It's as good as dying. Off to talk to Magni. Oh, foolish people do foolish things, it would appear. Magni should be close. Hello, Magni.
I speak for Azeroth.
I can hear the cries of the world beneath my feet. Azeroth trembles in pain. I must find a way to ease the suffering. Khadgar asked me to deliver this letter.
Champion. 'Tis good to see a familiar face in these dark times. Since returning from Argus, the cries of Azeroth have been overwhelming. Such pain. I don't know how to fix this. Not sure anyone does, but we've got to keep trying. The storm's gathering, hero. If we don't find a way to heal Azeroth, nothing else is gonna matter. These stones have tales to tell.
Thank you for delivering Khadgar's letter to me. I'm going to need some time to consider his words. If what he says is correct, we may be able to save Azeroth, but at a great cost. Do the leaders of the Alliance and Horde even know what they're fighting over? The substance that is rising up from the wound is the lifeblood of Azeroth. We need to heal the wound, not exploit it for power. Azeroth is the only home we've got. We cannot allow her to die. I trust ye, A-side, and I know your voice carries great weight among the Alliance. Ye must reason with them to stop this madness. 'Tis the only hope our world has. Deliver Magni Bronzebeard's message.
Fight for our world!
huffing away. See, the Horde camp's like here, the Alliance camp's there. It's about the same distance for each. Honestly, the Alliance camp should have been more like here, or maybe here. So it'd be even distance to here. Oh well. It is what it is, I guess. Forum has earned 1,000 XP. Good for Thorin. Let's see, shall we?
Greetings.
The blood of Azeroth. I'll make sure this news reaches Stormwind, but I must continue the operation until I'm ordered otherwise.
Champions, you unified your orders and fought together to drive the Legion from Azeroth.
See you later.
I know tensions are rising, but I'm calling on you to stand together once more. Come to Silithus, while we still have a world left to fight for.
Meet Magni Bronzebeard at the Wound in Silithus. I have been traveling the land seeking out anyone who might know how to heal Azeroth. I've consulted ancient sages, druids, shamans, from dragons to Titan Keepers. Nobody's seen anything like this before. Went to Karazhan to speak with Khadgar. Studied those old tomes of his. We came up with an idea. No telling if it's gonna work, but we gotta try. Come to Silithus. Meet me at the Wound. Time is running out for Azeroth A-side. Cool.
Hey there.
All our attention is focused on foiling the Horde's efforts. We can't spare resources to make this flight network fully functional. If you need to fly anywhere from this wretched desert, you'll have to manage it yourself. Should you be facing dire emergencies, I suppose I could cobble together resources for a single flight. I need to meet with Magni Bronzebeard at once.
See you later.
Yay! Well, at least I gotta finish up with this really fast. And see the Alliance differential. See if I can see the ship this time. Or when I can see the ship exactly. Going up, going up, going up, going up. There it is. Get the Alliance ship with this one. Down the ship we go. Top that off real fast. So let's see. It is different members for the Horde and the Alliance. Let's see. Priest, Mage, Monk, Death Knight.
Well met.
Looks like the other half is on the Horde, because I did see Warlock over there. I know you've come. I knew you'd come, A-side. Azeroth has always been able to count on ye. Well, now let's get to work. The sword of Sargeras is surging with dark energies. They're seeping into Azeroth's heart like poison. The blade's power must be snuffed out. The Pillar of Creation could do it, but they're keeping the tomb sealed, so we need our vessels capable of harnessing vast energies. Vessels like those artifact weapons ye and the other champions wield. It's a risk, A-side. We don't know what Sargeras' power will do to these weapons, but unless we act now, the heart of Azeroth is sure to die. Go to the sword in Silithus and draw its power into your artifact. I accept.
For Azeroth! These stones have tales to tell.
I can hear the cries of the wound beneath my feet. As it trembles in pain, I must find a way to ease its suffering.
I am ready. Let us begin the ritual.
Fight! The sword of Sargeras is poisoning the very lifeblood of the world. The only vessels capable of containing that kind of power are the mighty weapons you wield. Raise them up as one. Draw out the corruption from the Dark Titan's blade. Together, champions, for Azeroth!
For Azeroth.
Half of them got knocked down. Check that out in a second.
Well met!
The sword grows dark. I can hear Azeroth suffering a bite. Only a little. You did good, hero. Brought our world some time. But we must find a way to fully heal this wound, no matter what happens between the Alliance and the Horde. Do not forget your duty to Azeroth.
Back to you did it! Sargeras' sword has gone dormant. Now, Azeroth's not yet healed, but your actions bought us precious time. The energy coursing through that weapon of yours, I ain't seen nothing like it. But remember, all power comes with a price. I know there's much to face in the days ahead, but no matter what comes, never forget our duty to Azeroth.
Yep.
Just noticed something interesting. The sword is actually alive, so to speak, with this energy creeping there, and then the circle itself is moving. I did not notice that before. Well, I do hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. We'll see you in the next episode. As for now, this is Strato Time, or Strato signing out.